Hey, we're back at the Blue Note Grill in Durham, North Carolina. We're back for another chapter of the Triangle Blues Society's first Sunday, the Blues Nights event. So I'm not too sure who's supposed to be here tonight, but as always, everything is improvisational and the performers are always excellent. So it's hot out here today right now, so hopefully it'll be nice and cool inside. All right, we'll see how it goes. As you can tell, they got the a lot of stuff already set up on the stage. I guess they had an event here last night, so they just left everything there. Looks like keyboards, drum kit is there. Looks like bass rig is there. So not too much needs to be done for setting up the stage, like what you guys have seen before in the past. So all we got to do is set up the microphone stands and just run some mics everywhere.
Yeah, but see, this right here is straight around in a circle. I just put the case out one side. There it is.
Previous shows, we have the stages all mic'd up, all the cables are set, vocal mics are out. There's 3 vocal up front, probably not going to do a 4th one in the back. We've got 2 guitars and keys as well as a harmonica, so not too sure how often the keys are going to be used. Could be the first set, so anyway, see how that goes. And then down here at front of house, at front of house, there's not too much to see. We've got we're sitting on 13 inputs this time. The board's been zeroed out, and we're just going to back in. I'm just going to rough in some EQ settings as well as some gain settings up at the top. The drum kit for tonight is a little bit different. I'm not too sure. I don't recall what they had before, but tonight it's a Gretsch, and it does sound a little bit different. So may have to do a little bit more tuning on the channels here, the EQ here. May have to do a little bit more tuning on it to try to get them to sound right for the room. By themselves, it doesn't sound too bad, but we still need to do some EQ tuning on it. Here we're setting the high pass on a lot of the instruments here that don't really need anything below 100 hertz. So we've got the snare, got the high tom set on high pass. We'll leave the floor tom without anything. Definitely the overhead. We're using the bass alone. We'll probably do the guitars, the harp, the keys we're going to leave alone. Let's see what else we got here. What's this one here? That's the keys. We'll leave that alone. Vocals, 1, 2. Definitely the vocal mics need high pass on them. So maybe somebody had some here going real hot. All right.
Ready to go?
Yeah. Yep. Okay, now this board has 20 dB pads on it. We want to make sure none of those are set. They're right up here next to the red buttons, the phantom power. So let's see here. Alright, the snare and the hat, that's going to be Phantom. And what's our other one here? Overhead? Is that it here? Our overhead needs Phantom. I believe the bass is a different rig. I believe it's going to need a DI on it. Keys. Let's see here. More than likely, the keys are going to need it. Okay, we're going to try to do a quick little line check and get some levels. There's already quite a few people in here. They're regular customers, so we can't get too loud to begin with, but we're going to try to get something done. And let's see here. I can't see it, but I'm assigning the drums over to the subgroup. Here, wait a minute. We're going to send some signal here back to the dentist here. He's going to be doing a check. I'm going to set the master up, and then we're going to send him. Alright, he just gave me this. The go ahead sign, that looks good. Yeah. Yep. Alright. We're doing the kick right here. You can see here, this is PFL. Kick should always be into the kick should always be above the zero. It ensures you get a little bit more of a hit to it. Yeah, it sounds, the kick drum sounds a lot different than what they've had there before. It's being mic'd from the beater head to pick up more of the slap, but it's good. Okay, now you can hear the ringing. Try to do is take the ring out of it without altering the tone of it. Okay, we're doing the same with the floor tom. TFL. Okay. Hit it again. Okay, the floor toms. Okay, we're going to try the overhead. Alright, we can't get too loud in here at the moment here. Said there's some people in here. So anyway, the all the drum channels check out. We've got the EQ set up on many of them. We got the gain set up. Again, this is a place to start. Okay, we're doing the vocals. Now we're running the we're getting the bringing up on the gain here a little bit. You can see that's going on here. We try to keep it maybe somewhere below 0. And see how I'm going to do is I'm going to assign it over here to our vocal subgroup.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, we're going to add some reverb to all the vocal mic channels. Not much.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, I think we're going to start with that. Oh.
2, check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. We had to set the monitors. Okay, he's over on the center mic now. Okay. We're bringing him up on the board on the gain. Somewhere around the -6, -3, which is fine. Okay, we're going to assign vocals over to subgroup number 1.
4, 5,
Bring them up.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, we're taking out some of that mid-range. Doesn't sound too...
6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, let's give him some monitors. All right, monitor set. Okay. What's wrong here? Oh, okay. Let's see here. You probably can't see up here. I just did the setting the gain on here. It's real low, but he had the pad. Somebody had the pad set on that, so we just turned off the 20 dB pad. Let's go back down to our channel now. So I'm going to set his gain here with that off. All right, that looks good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2,
There's something definitely wrong here.
6, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can hear that static.
7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, we have to try a different mic. All right, we just changed out the mic. Let's try this again. Okay, we're bringing him up on. Alright, maybe a cable. Alright, we're trying the, we switched the cable around. Alright, that seems a little more consistent.
8, 9, 10.
That sounds really bad. Alright, we're going to try a different channel here on the board. It should be on this one here. Okay, PFL levels look good.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check.
All right, looks like they may have a suspect snake channel there on the head. All right, I'll have to correct this. Change that over.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. Vocal monitor set. We're going to tape that channel there so nobody uses it.
All right.
Okay. All right. So here at the Blue Note, this is the house system, and sometimes we don't know what goes on here during the different times of the month or different times of the week. And looks like something sort of has happened here with a couple of the channels. We've got two channels that got a lot of static on them, so we've had to move the harp over to this position here. We've had to move the vocals on stage right is actually having to move over to here, so I've got to remember. So I've got I can't see it. I got the arrows pointing which direction the mics are. So it could be that maybe somebody spilled something into the snake head that would cause that some of that static to happen, especially like sugary drinks. Other stuff could have fallen down into the snake head. But he's definitely got two channels here that are not clean at all. So we'll bring that to their attention. All right, so we've sort of done all that we can right now. So there's still people in here, so we can't really get anything too loud. So we've done what we can with it. We've tested everything. Everything looks good, sounds good. We're just waiting for a couple other amplifiers to come in, and we'll get those set up over here, ready to go. All right. Well, we'll see what happens next. Yeah, I've got the level set from when you were up there.
We were doing it, yeah.
Yeah, but if they want to try to do a quick sound check thing.
Let's see if we can wrap on that, okay?
Just before I was born, she got a little boy child. Be a son of a gun. Was going to pretty women. I did jump and shout. The world knows what I'm about. Everybody knows I'm heavy.
Okay, what you just heard there was a real quick sound check. We're going to make sure all the levels are set. The stage volume is pretty loud. So I believe that may be an issue when it comes time to bringing up people in leads, setting them back down into the mix. If their stage volume is really loud, it's really hard to mix them with the rest of the band. So we're going to watch and listen and see how that turns out. Maybe when more people fill up the room, it'll be less of an issue.
And in the stick heat I can feel open up to me.
Right? Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Love comes in out of nowhere, baby, just like a hurricane. And it feels like rain. It feels like rain. To be the boss, I drink if I want to, take a little more than two. Don't care nothing about you as long as I'm taking care of you. As long as I'm paying the bills, doing all baby. I don't know won't go back to you. That's the way I'm supposed to live. You must be crazy, baby. Yes, you gotta be out of your mind as long as I'm footing the bill. I'm paying the cost to be the boss. Come on, man. Get a little guitar over there. Hello, named after my mother. This old man is another child is gone. Her dreams were thunder, lightning was desire. This old house could have burned down a long time ago. Baby, an angel flies from the garden.
If you notice here, the reverb is on the top white knobs, and we've got some reverb here going into the main reverb bus. which is right here. Right now we've got it down. You always want to keep the reverb off while they're talking between sets, but this is the main reverb right here that sends in the front of house. So the idea is to use a little bit of reverb at a time, but not too much to show that it's too much reverb, in other words, too wet. So you want to keep the reverb just at a minimum. Okay, it looks like they're working out a tune to play. They're all standing around and trying to figure out maybe if they know the chords and stuff. So they're going to be ready which vocal mic they're going to choose. Looks like they're starting.
I used to spend my nights at the ballroom. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me free and struck me wide. There was more as a glass of brandy. Honey, I say so on your love. Just like the river I've been running, if I sing, say, oh, change is gonna I've been running like the river says.
great event. The board did real well. We're zeroing out the board now. We pulled the tape off. We've got these channels marked. Here's what's bad. I did tell the owner of the board. I guess they're going to look into it and see what's going on. It's not really the channel, it's on the snake head. That's what it looks like. So anyway, we're just going to finish off zeroing out the board. And that should be it. We'll call it a night.
To build a bigger piece